What's going on, y'all? I'm back. Back again. I already told y'all I got the dedication. I got the dedication and the motivation of someone who is going to make it great. What's up, y'all? It's Cozy. I'm having just another day outside, man. I've been trying to record more of these videos outside, and I just like the format more. Forces me to interact with my environment and not just be in my room. And I feel like they have a different energy rather than when I'm just sitting in my room. I'm just just looking at a computer screen, just being on my phone, not doing nothing for real. My brother told me something yesterday, bro. He was just like, nigga, you act like you unemployed. You posting four stories a day every minute. And I was like, dang, bro, you're on my meat right now. You're hating, but you have a point. Why am I not working on my own stuff? Ooh, I got it. Perfect topic. Perfect topic. You don't have to be cool. That is today's talk. You don't have to be cool. And what I mean by that is, especially like in this city, I feel like there's a lot of like cliques, a lot of like groups of people that grew up with each other, that knew each other. And there's certain like waves amongst different like ethnic groups or like different groups of interest. But I feel like because of all the clickiness going on around here, everyone's inspired to just kind of act a certain way that betrays who they really are. Like oftentimes, bro, I can't tell you how many times I've gotten ragged on for just simple things like an anime. This lighting isn't very good. Hold on. Oh, it's kind of bright out here, but it's okay. All right. But you don't know how many times I've gotten ragged on for the most simplest things, oh, oh, you don't like anime, you like anime, oh, that's so weird, oh, you probably watch, bro, just saying inappropriate things to me just because of my interest, just because of what I like, or people look at me weird just because I don't listen to rap music all the time, or white people looking at me weird because I listen to rap music some of the time. Like, it's just feeling like in this world you can't win. And all I gotta say to that, bro, is you don't have to be cool. These people do not pay your bills. You are a self-functioning adult. If your parents take care of you, I mean, I guess that's fine depending on what age you are, but you take care of yourself, bro. You don't need these people to survive. You don't need these people to live and to breathe air. And if you give them the satisfaction, they will keep taking it, and they will take the satisfaction, and they will keep taking it for as long as you let them. Let me throw on my shades. They'll keep doing that for as long as you let them, man. Like, I used to be just such a person that always wanted attention. Like, I always wanted attention to the point where like I'm always playing music. Like, that's one thing about me. Like, I'm always playing music. I'm kind of mad that like this whole like copyright thing is a thing now, cuz I wish I could just play whatever music I wanted on the YouTube channel. But like, I always play music, like whenever I'm driving, whenever I'm gaming, whenever I'm doing anything, whenever I'm working, bro. It's just like different genres throughout the day. And I used to like control what music I listened to based on who I was around. Like, oh, I know this girl. Like, say I'm around a girl that likes to listen to like City Girls or Sexy Red, and I'm over here listening to K-pop. I'm over here listening to, I don't know, some anime music. And she's like, ugh, what is that? Like, I'm gonna try to hurry up and get my act together and start listening to some thug shit or some shaky beauty music. And like, the truth is, I don't have to. If you don't want to listen to shaky booty music right now, because I mean, I do listen to that. I like sexy red. I like that type of music, but only when I'm in the mood for that. Only when I'm in the mood for that. And I used to conform, or people I know, or I'm around white people, and all of a sudden I'm listening to Imagine Dragons and Maroon 5 and Justin Bieber. Like, it's cool, man. It's all right, but after a while, I just realized how much that was like dampening me as a person. Even when I'm at work, I already told y'all they don't really like me like that at work. Even when I'm at work, I used to try to make certain jokes or be a certain way, because whenever I got too comfortable and I let my real self show through and I let my real interest show through, they kind of like responded to it weird. And I thought because they responded to it weird that was a reflection of that something that was wrong with me. The thing is, bro, you got to be as weird as you are, bro. I mean, don't be like disturbingly go to jail weird, like, what the hell? Like, don't be like that, but like, if you like Sonic the Hedgehog or like Spider-Man or like, stuff like that, animation, those are the things I like. A lot of people feel that they have to stop liking those things when they turn a certain age. I'm 22, so a lot of people feel like I'm too grown to be walking around with Spider-Man on my shirt. And I don't know if y'all can see, but on my Crocs too. I have a Spider-Man plushie in my car. When did I ride around with? Because I don't really got no passengers like that no more. So he just be chilling there in my passenger seat, and people be like, "Oh, you ride around with a Spider-Man? How old are you? I thought there was a kid in the car. You ride around with a Spider-Man? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you?" Like, guys, don't let people who've been stifled and silenced, don't let people who have been stifled and silenced and they've been taught just to be the way they are, not ragging those people, but it's just like they've been taught to hide themselves. So of course, through experience, they're going to teach you how to hide. Sorry, let me start that over. They've been taught how to hide themselves. So through experience, they're going to teach you how to hide yourself. They're going to teach you how to hide yourself. And it's important that you don't do that, because what I learned is through being myself and showing how much I like the things I am into, I have found friends. I have found people who I wouldn't have thought, and they wouldn't have thought either, that they like some of the same things that I like, or they're a little more open-minded to it than they thought they would be, just because I did that. People like it when people are different, when people are weird. Look at almost every celebrity. They didn't blow up by being like everybody else. They blew up by being themselves. It's just that it's a trend now to be. There was once upon a time where like stuff that like my mom likes Nicki Minaj. There was a time where like the stuff she was doing was weird. When she was doing the rabbit, she's like like it was a time where doing all that, like it was a time where doing that was not cool. It was not a wave, but she did it anyways. I'm not saying every person who bees themselves is gonna blow up. I mean, kinda in this society, no one's really original anymore. But I guess what I'm trying to say is being yourself is gonna make more people naturally look at you. You're gonna get a lot of haters, but you're also gonna find some friends, man. You're also gonna find some community. So don't hide who you are, because if you hide who you are, you're gonna surround yourself with other people who are hiding who they are. And that was an excellent freestyle by me. Excellent. But anyways, I'm ending this video. And remember, optimism over all odds. In other words, I want to do that over. And remember, optimism over all odds. In other words, ooh wow. We'll catch y'all later.